you should probably reconsider being a good person all the time, because at the end of the day, it's going to cost you more than it's going to benefit you. And in a society where people are rewarded for being evil, for being mischievous, for taking advantage, being a good person in that world is just going to ruin you a lot. It's even seen with people that you're with. If you're a part of the friend group and you're known for being a good person, people are just going to assume that they can do anything and they can get away with it. For example, they will try to make condescending jokes about you, and you will not try to defend it because you don't want to create a conflict. You're a good guy, and they think you're not going to create a conflict. Similarly, they're going to try to push your boundaries. They're going to try to sabotage you. They're going to just try to take advantage of you, that a lot of people do. When you stand up for yourself, they take your reaction and they make you feel guilty. They use guilt as a form of control. Hey, you're a good person. I did not expect this from you. Where is this all anger coming from? And it's especially coming from a place of genuine anger, because anger is part of our emotions, and if we express it, we just become villains, especially when the reason is valid to express it. It all comes down to the fact that when you're a good person, there is a hidden cost, and that cost is the expectation to always be the good person, the expectations to not create any drama, to apologize, to being the gentleman, and just to avoid the conflict. You apologize even even when it's not your mistake, even when the people have done you wrong. So I think along the lines, I realized that I was a slave to the world's mercy, which didn't really show me any. Because I remember I would always wait for others to stand up for me. I would always wait for a divine power to just help me out, because I was just too weak to do anything. And I feel like just putting on a cloak of being a good person just helped me deal with the fact that I was just weak. And this is happening for a really long time now. I remember when I was a kid, I would always be the good kid. I would say nothing in my class, and I would always have this best behavior certificate handed to me. And it's because I didn't do anything. I abided by the rules, and it got me nothing, honestly. I remember being a 6 year old kid. I think I was in grade one, and there was this guy who would, I would not go into details, but bad things to me. And one day I was tired of hiding. I did not hide anymore, and I faced him. With my small fist, I just punched him in the stomach, or at least tried to. It didn't really hurt him much. He was much older than me. He was 13, 14. And I remember he beat me a lot. And dust in my mouth as I was just, laying on the ground, beaten to a pulp, blood rushing through my lips. My nose was, I think, broken. My ribs were hurt. And but do you want to know the crazy thing? And that is that he never did that again to me. He never did all the bad things that he was doing to me again. The best thing that you can do for yourself is to stand up against the bullies, against the people who try to do you wrong. Because if you expect people to show you mercy, they're not going to show you any. This world is full of people who are hypocrites, who are evil, who are pedophiles, um, who sexually assault women, children, boys, even men. So you got to be careful with everything. Don't wait for a divine justice to help you. Just stand up for yourself. If you think that people are taking advantage, if you just speak for yourself, and if they say anything to you in return, if they blame your reaction, then you're gonna know that they are not the right people for you. You don't have to win everyone's approval. You don't. Like, I remember, I always try to be a good person. I always try to be. Now, this doesn't mean that once I learn this, I'm not going to turn into an evil person, but I'm going to know that these are my boundaries that should not be crossed. And I'm obviously going to be kind because that is my nature, but I'm not going to be a good person always. And this is why you should unlearn how to be a good person, because there is a lot of cost that is involved in it. And yeah, I hope you got to take away at least something from this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. That's it for now. Bye bye.